Namaskar, myself Pratik. In this session, we will discuss a dataset as an example to understand the concept of support, confidence, and lift. Let us start this session. In order to understand the concept of support, confidence, and lift further, let us consider this dataset. This dataset has 7 transactions with some antecedent and consequent. And let's suppose we have two rules. One is A20 and another is B21. Let us calculate the support for these rules. Let us check for the support of A20. So its support will be number of time A0 appear together divided by total number of transactions. So A0 appear together 3 times. So its support will be 3 by 7. Let us calculate the support for B21. So its support will be 2 by 7. Now let us calculate the confidence for these rules. I request all of you to take your time and calculate the confidence for rule 1 and rule 2. After finding the value of confidence, you can again play the video to compare your solution with the solution discussed next in this video session. Let us first find out the confidence for rule 1. It will be number of time A0 appear together divided by total number of time A appear in the dataset. So A0 appear together 3 times while number of time A appear is 4. So its confidence will be 3 by 4. Now let us calculate the confidence for B1. So it will be number of time B1 appear together, which is 2, divided by number of time B appears, that will be 3. So its confidence will be 2 by 3. So you can see that the confidence for rule 1 is 3 by 4, which is 75%, while the confidence for rule 2 is 66%. And from this dataset, it appears that rule 1 is better as compared to rule 2. Now in order to understand the concept of lift, now let us calculate the lift for rule 1 and rule 2. Lift of rule 1 will be confidence of the rule divided by support of consequent, that is support of 0. So take your time to find out the lift for rule 1 and rule 2. After this, you can again play the video to compare your values with the solution discussed next in this video. We have just calculated the confidence for this rule and this is 3 by 4. So let us divide this value with support of 0. So support of 0 is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it is 4 divided by 7. And if we solve this, this will be 1.31. You can see that the lift for rule 1 is 1.31. Let us calculate the lift for rule 2. So it will be its confidence divided by support of 1. Its confidence is 2 by 3 and the support of 1 is 3 by 7 because 1 appear 3 times. Total number of transactions are 7. So if we solve this, its value is 1.55. So we have calculated the lift of rule 1 as 1.31 and lift of rule 2 is 1.55. Now in order to understand the importance of lift further, let us add some more transactions into this dataset. So here you can see that we have added 5 new transactions where I have added antecedent as C, D and E and consequent is same 0 and 1. You can see that in these 5 records which we have just added, the frequency of 0 is quite high as compared to frequency of 1. It means that now consequent 0 is more common as compared to consequent 1. Let us see its effect on rule 1 and rule 2. In order to understand its effect, let us calculate support, confidence and lift for rule 1 over this dataset. I request all of you to calculate the value of support, confidence and lift for rule A20. After finding your values, you can again play the video and you can compare your solution with the solution discussed next in this video session. Let us first calculate the support of A20. So A and 0 appear together 3 times only and now we have total 12 transactions. So its support is 0.25. Let us calculate its confidence. So confidence will be number of time A0 appear together divided by number of time A appear in the database. And you can see that its value is same. Number of time A0 appear together is still 3 and the frequency of A is 4. So its support is 3 by 4, which is 75%. This is the same value of confidence which we have achieved for our previous data set. So you can see that by adding more number of record, still the confidence of the rule is same, which is 75%. Now let us calculate the value of lift. So lift will be confidence divided by support of 0. Confidence is 3 by 4. Let us find out the support of 0. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is 8 by 12. So let's solve it to find out the value of lift. So its value will be 1.125. So from this you can analyze that by adding more number of record in the data set, still rule 1 has same value of confidence. Earlier we also had confidence 75%. Now still we have a same value of confidence. But there is a change in the value of lift. You can see that rule 1 here has a confidence value of 1.31. But in this new data set where we have 12 number of transaction, by adding more number of record, or in simple word by increasing the frequency of 0, the lift has been reduced because now 0 is more common, and lift has been reduced from 1.31 to 1.125. Its confidence is same, but lift has been reduced. Now let us perform similar kind of analysis for second rule, which is B21. So I request all of you to take your time to find out the value of support, confidence and lift for rule 2, that is B21. After finding your values, you can again play the video and you can compare your values with the solution discussed next in this video session. So here the support of B21 is number of time B and 1 appear together in the database divided by total number of transactions. So B and 1 appear together 2 times, so its support will be 0.16. Let us calculate its confidence. So its confidence is number of time B1 appear together divided by number of time B appear in the database. So B1 appear together 2 times while number of time B appears is 3. So its confidence is 2 by 3, which is 66%. And again you can find out that its confidence is same as in case of previous data set. Here you can see that the confidence of rule 2 is 66%, and we are also getting the same value of confidence in this case. Now let us calculate the value of lift. So lift will be confidence divided by support of 1. We have added 5 records, and you can see that the support of 1 or the frequency of 1 has been reduced a lot. It means that it will causes increase in the value of lift. Let us check that. So confidence is 2 by 3 divided by support of 1, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 4 by 12. So if you solve this, the lift will be 2. So here you can see that the lift of rule 2 has been improved a lot. Earlier the lift of rule 2 was 1.55, but now the lift has been increased to 2. You can see that by adding more number of record in the data set, there is no change in the value of their confidence, but there is only change in the value of their lift. In this case, lift become important indicator in the improvement or strength of these rules, and you can see that by adding more number of records, the lift of rule 2 improves significantly as compared to rule 1, while the lift of rule 1 has been decreased from 1.31 to 1.12, and the lift of rule 2 has been improved from earlier 1.55. So here you can clearly see that the effect of frequency of consequent in the calculation of lift. So it has no effect on the value of confidence, but it has significant effect on the value of lift. So frequency of consequent is taken care by lift of the rule. I hope that with this discussion you have a fair idea about how to calculate support, confidence and lift. This is all about this session. To read more on this, you can refer my book Data Mining and Data Warehousing, Principles and Practical Techniques. This book is published by Cambridge University Press, which is available at Amazon platform, both Kindle and paper format. You can refer this book to read more on this topic. I hope that you have already subscribed to this channel. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please press the subscribe button. I have also created online courses on simplified approach to DBMS, simplified approach to SQL and mastering PLSQL. All these courses are available at Udemy platform. You can join these courses to learn these concepts in a simplified way. I have also authored books on DBMS, NoSQL, Beginning with SQL and PL/SQL for beginners. All these books are available at Amazon platform. To read more about this, you can refer my website prateekbhatia.com. Thanks for watching this video.